Greetings, everyone. This is Dr. Thrivapy, and today we're going to answer the question, what is mindfulness? Now, we're answering this question because recently I took a course online in Mindfulness Foundations and found it very interesting and applicable to the work that I do with schools and teachers and students. And so I decided to take an additional course on curriculum training for mindfulness in schools. And one of our exercises was to describe what mindfulness is in our own words to someone else. And certainly I can do that in person, and I have. But I thought I'd also use this as an opportunity to share my thoughts in a new Thrivapy Moment video. And so the definition that I have for mindfulness is pretty simple. It is the practice of being purposefully aware of what is happening in and around you without judgment or interpretation. I think there are some key words there that we want to highlight. One is practice. And we talk about practice because it's something we do every day. It's something that we do often, and the more that we do it, the better we get at it. So mindfulness being a journey, a mindfulness journey and a life journey, practice is an important part of that. Another word in my definition I think is important is purposefully. And I say that because you have to have a purpose. I mean, your purpose is what centers you and what drives you and gives your work and your art meaning. And so to enter into your mindfulness practice with a purposeful mindset is important to getting started off on the right path. And I think the next part that I think is interesting in my definition is noticing what is happening both in and around you. And that means that it's not just what's going on inside you or in your mind or your focus on your breath, but also your surroundings and being able to appreciate them and notice that they're there without it distracting you from your practice. And then the last part that I think is important is, without judgment and interpretation. I think this is important also because as you're practicing your mindfulness, you will possibly find yourself wandering into a place where you're judging your feelings or your emotions or a distraction, and instead of labeling it as good or bad, it's putting it in its place, it's recognizing that it's there, and then gently and kindly allowing yourself back to your center. And then without interpretation is important because if you are experiencing a thought in a moment or an emotion or something that you can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but it's nagging at you, instead of going down the path of trying to figure out what exactly that is, again, you recognize it, maybe there's a distraction, there's something there that's going on, but instead of it drawing you away from your practice, it's something that just becomes part of your practice. So what is mindfulness? My definition as it exists today, and today is May of 2015, is the practice of being purposefully aware of what is happening in and around you without judgment or interpretation. Thank you very much. You can check me out online at thrivapy.com, at Dr. Thrivapy on Twitter. My email address is there. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe. And we hope that you visit again soon. Thank you.